Frank's Diner, 508 58th Street, has been a Kenosha icon since 1926.
This classic establishment offers up sassy service with scrumptious breakfasts and lunches.
Try their signature garbage plate, or check out and see what their specials are today.
You mean Kevin? He's special.
Yes, he is, and so is the food.
Stop in at Frank's, open 7 days a week in downtown Kenosha. Aaron Hunziger of AH Did It is a local industrial artist who specializes in lighting creations, custom furniture, and much more.
Each piece he creates is a one-of-a-kind, guaranteed to never be duplicated, and is handcrafted with extensive care and imagination.
Wow, no project is too big or too small.
For more, find Aaron on social media under AH Did It, all one word. On this episode of the Ktown Connects podcast, we chatted up with one of the most popular musical artists in the area. Let's all sing along and connect with the beautiful and talented Jill Plaisted. Cue that music. Welcome.
We should just add that sound effect to the
we
song
should,
instead of having to crack open a beer every time.
Welcome to the Ktown Connects podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Donnie, and I'm here with
Jill Plaisted.
Oh yes, hello, Jill. my new co-host,
Oh, yeah,
Jill.
yeah.
Jason's retired, and Jill is taking over.
Yeah,
right?
I've been real busy with the art thing. So
Right.
Yeah.
You're too big for the show now.
I guess. I need to expand to bigger and better things.
So excited to be doing the show today, or what?
Oh, yeah, it's going to be a great day.
Yep. Yes, it is.
We got the air conditioner running here today at Luigi's, so we sorry for that, Luigi's, but we'll run up your electricity bill.
Yeah, we'll leave $50 at the counter for you.
We will?
No,
okay.
we won't.
I think more like 50 cents. Yeah.
Speaking of Luigi's, we're here recording at Luigi's Pizza Kitchen. They're located at 7531 39th Avenue. They're open Tuesday through Sunday for delivery, carry out, and dine-in. Give them I know, right? Give them a call at 262-694-6565. You can check out their full menu and order online at luigispizzakenosha.com. And what do you always say?
Give me a beer.
Order those pizza pies.
Yes, pizza pies.
Jill, what did you think about that rockin' theme song by Droppin' Daisies?
It's great.
I know. I saw you tapping your foot. Maybe you can cover that at one of your upcoming gigs, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't want to put you on the spot there, but I did.
Yeah, so we'll be drinking today, Donnie.
We are drinking Never a Dill Moment Dill Pickle Sour from Public Craft Brewing. I'm going to take my first sip right now.
Yes, Public Craft is located in downtown Kenosha at 628 58th Street. Find their full menu at publiccraftbrewing.com. They got their beers made on site. They also have spirits and wine and a delicious food menu.
Yeah, it is delicious. Beer, food, yummy, yummy, yummy. Drinky, drinky, drinky.
So this is a dill pickle drink, huh? Is it?
It's pretty good.
Let's see. Oh, that's a delicious.
Yes, it is. Yes. Well, Jill, thank you for putting up with all that. Now, let's get to know you. Jill Plaisted. You have been around the music scene for so long.
Mm-hmm.
So, Jill, I have a question for you. When you were a little girl, what was the very first song you remember really loving? Do you have a first favorite song?
I would probably say, I like the Bangles. I would say the Manic Monday song was probably my favorite song.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Still a good song.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That was the one that stuck with you, huh?
Yep.
So you kind of grew up in a musical household, though, too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
What was that like?
It was fun, actually. I know my mom was a singer and she played guitar, and then my grandfather was in the Vic Bell Trio, and he played harmonica very, very well. He was like close with like the Harmonicats.
Okay. Did they play around here? Or did they?
He used to.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure not. Yeah. Okay.
And I grew up in a family of artists and musicians. So
Very cool. Very cool.
So it kind of rubbed off on you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you play the harmonica?
I tried. I would try, but I'm nothing like my grandpa.
Yeah.
No.
So what was that first instrument you picked up?
My grandpa wanted me to be a piano player, so my mom got piano lessons for me, but I was just not really a piano player.
Yeah.
So then when I got to pick an instrument on my own, I picked the viola, and I played the viola for many years.
Oh, cool. Was that just through school, or did you?
Through school music
did like
program.
the Panorama and stuff like that. And...
Yeah.
Cool.
So, Jill, you grew up here in Kenosha as well, correct? Born and raised.
Yeah.
What side of town did you grow up in?
I was a North Sider my whole life. Yeah, I'm still a North Sider.
Yeah, never mingled over to the South Side ever? Or?
I had friends on the South Side, so we would go and visit and hang out over there. But I never. Oh wait, I owned a house on the South Side. I guess it would be Lincoln neighborhood, but I sold it in like 2020 or I think 2020, 2021.
What do you love about the North Side so much?
I guess like what every North Sider loves. Like you grew up over there, so you're used to it. You're used to your grocery stores, and then it seems like a lot of people from the North Side buy houses there too. But I just like it.
Yeah, cool. What was your first job ever?
My first job, I did work at a video store for a couple of months.
Oh, wow.
And then
What are those?
What?
What are those?
A video store?
Yeah, what is
that?
that?
Yeah, right. I forgot.
Which one were you at?
I was at, I think it was like 4-star. I forget. It was by Pick and Save, but I think it was Super Saver at that time.
Oh, yeah, Super Saver around 18th Street there. Oh, cool. It was in that strip there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And then after I left there, I went to McDonald's. I worked at McDonald's for a couple of years, like 3 or 4 years.
Did you go home just smelling of French fries?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like it kind of gross after a while?
That was a tough job, though. I would definitely say that was a hard job.
Yeah. What were you like in high school? What kind of kid were you?
I think I would say I was probably like kind of quiet and I was friendly. I was always friendly. I know that.
Were you involved in like the arts and stuff at school?
Yeah, I was in plays in high school, and then then I got a job, and I didn't do that anymore.
Oh yeah.
But I did plays in like middle school and high school, and then I was in like the orchestra and.
What was the favorite play you were in?
I was in Bye Bye Birdie with a bunch of friends,
okay,
and
cool.
I was just like I was never really like a good actor though.
Yeah,
I just
fun.
was a dancer. Yeah.
Okay.
And
What
I
school was
sang
that at?
At Bradford High School.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool. Did you go to prom?
Yeah.
Yeah, who'd you go to prom with? You can use first name only if you don't want to say it.
I actually went with a group of friends.
Oh, okay, cool.
I just went because I always had a date until prom, and then I just went with a whole huge group of friends.
Okay, cool.
Because I was on prom court. I think we had senior prom.
Oh, so you're one of the popular kids then, huh?
I don't know. I don't know if I'd say that.
Well, if you're on the prom court, I think you're up there.
You just had too many choices. You had to go as a group. All the guys wanted to go with you. You couldn't make a pick, right?
No. I don't know why we did that. I think it was because a lot of people wanted to go, but they didn't have.
Yeah, some of your friends didn't have dates or something, so you guys all went together as a group. Yeah, that's fun. That's fun. So when you were in school, what did you want to be when you grew up?
This is going to sound so funny, but I just wanted to be work in retail. Like I just wanted to be like a manager. I don't know why, because I liked clothing because it was fun, and so I thought, I'd love to be like a manager of like the Limited. I was really like the Limited. So
That's a low goal set. I'm glad you went over that now.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so when you graduated from Bradford, what was your plan then to do? Were you planning on going directly to school?
Yeah, I went to Parkside. I got accepted.
Immediately? Okay.
Yeah, I went right away because I was worried that if I took time off, I wouldn't go back.
Yeah. Because
a lot of people don't. But
when you first went there, you were looking at theater, right?
Yeah, I was at first I was computer science.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then I switched, and then I switched to theater arts, which I really liked because that was fun. But then I was just I didn't have the time to be in the plays, and I wasn't a good actor anyway. So then I switched to sociology and anthropology, and then I just kept
more of a
going
career
with
in that too than in theater. So
yeah,
that's a little smarter.
Right.
So you went for how long did it take you to graduate there? 4 years?
It took me a little bit longer because
Okay.
I took time off because I did some things in the music.
Okay.
Like with music, so.
What were you doing with music? That when you were getting started with Sand Carvers then, or is that after college?
I went and recorded. I had started a project with a couple of friends, and we were going to try to go and try to get in a development deal. And then also, like with the Sand Carvers, we were doing pretty good. And I think we signed like a distribution deal with somebody from like Minneapolis. And so I was trying to go in that direction, and I was trying to become like a working musician, but then I am so interested in so many other things, like always. So then I went the human services route, which I really enjoyed, and then just kind of did both. And
so musically, you started learning guitar at 19. When did you join your first band? Was the Sand Carvers your first band?
Yeah,
okay.
I was 19.
It was the same time.
Right.
Okay.
I played in the orchestra with this woman named Margaret, and she was dating this guy named Mike Alvarez, who asked me if I wanted to come and play viola with their band. So then I tried out, and they liked me, and they kept me. And I never was I tried to sing, but I always was insecure about my voice. So they got me to sing, and it was really fun.
That kind of opened you up then?
Yeah.
And how different was that playing the viola in like a band compared to doing it in school? It was probably very different.
Intimidating. I felt really worried, and I felt like I just didn't play. I just didn't have a lot of confidence. Yeah. But the people in the band thought I was doing a good job, so I just kept going with it. So.
Yeah. How long did that last for?
I think I did that for like a little over 2 years, and then I went and did other things.
Yeah, okay. And during that time, you're still going to school, and then you took a little time off, but then you went back to school.
Yeah.
And got your bachelor's in sociology.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think it took me 5.5 years to get my degree because I took time off.
The whole time you were teaching yourself guitar as well,
yeah.
Right?
And I did some commercial work, and there's a lot of really cool stuff out in the industry to do. You just have to think outside of the box.
Commercial work? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I did one for Steinhoffels, and 2 of them actually. And I kept watching TV after those aired. I can't remember what year it was, but after they aired, I was like, I want to hear my commercial. I want to hear my commercial. And I remember my grandma and I decided to overdrink together one night. And then I was watching, I don't know what I was, TMZ, and my commercial came on. And then I went to get up and go tell my grandma, but I fell over because I drank too much. But I don't do that anymore.
How'd that go? Steinhoffels bring quality close to you. Is that the one?
No, it was actually different ones.
Oh.
They were written by a couple of friends of mine that are also local musicians.
Okay. Want to give them a shout out?
Yeah, Ralph Bruner and Steve Como.
Okay. Yeah,
from
cool.
Steve plays in Rocky Rose, and and Bill Eisner, who's passed away. Okay. He's a great guy. I think we did that work through a place called Nonvox.
Cool.
Was it a good check for that gig?
Yeah, I actually helped.
Still get royalty checks?
No, because that was the thing. A lot of times, sometimes they do. What they usually do is like commercials will often air for 13 weeks. Okay. And then anything past that, they pay you royalties. But a lot of places will an ad campaign, it depends on what they do. Like McDonald's, a lot of times they have campaigns that air longer than that.
Yeah, for decades sometimes.
Yeah. But, like a place like Steinhoffels, I could see they probably have to change theirs because they have new sales. And
For sure.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't find that on my Google search of you today.
Yeah. Yeah, you can go to like Ralph Bruner Music, and he has the commercials on there, and you can hear them.
Oh, neat. Mm-hmm. So after you left the Sand Carvers or whatever happened there, you started to look at your own project. Mm-hmm. What inspired that? You're starting to learn the guitar, you're trying to get it down. You're going to start singing and playing guitar at the same time and be like the front woman of a band? Because
I always, when I was a little kid, I used to write songs. They weren't necessarily on instruments. They were kind of like, I remember my grandpa, because my grandpa was a musician, and he had like a recording, some kind of recording thing. I don't know what it was, but I used to get tapes, and then I would like make songs with like my grandpa and grandma's art instruments, and I would just play like these little like beats and stuff, and then I would record singing over it, and then
you actually do the tracks and stuff. Huh? How old were you when you were doing that?
I was probably like 8 or 9.
Wow.
And then I would write really stupid songs when I was a little kid.
Of course.
And I would use my little piano with like the samba beat or something.
Oh, yeah. Do you have
but-
those recordings?
I think somewhere.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm sure my brothers probably have them for blackmail.
Yeah.
You want to be mean to me? I'm going to play this for
Save it for
on my
the Jill
Facebook
Plaisted
page.
box set.
Yeah.
So playing in Kenosha, you're just starting out. How nervous were you to be the leader of your own band?
I was really nervous. And then, because like Janet Aiello always tells me, well, you get
Love
really
her.
nervous. Yeah, me too. You get really nervous because you care, you know, and that's what it was. It's just like worrying about not sounding right or, you know, just sounding bad or chasing people out. And
So, do you remember your very first show as a solo act?
I'm trying to think. What was that? I think I actually played Thoughts for Food by myself. And then Patty Finneran, he always used to help me out and book me. So he would find cool stuff. Like one time he booked me for this high school, because Racine, I think they might still have it, but they would have this gig where local musicians would come and like perform at the school for people.
Oh, cool.
So he did that for me a couple times. And
Okay.
but yeah, I think he booked me at Thoughts for Food, and one time he booked me at like the Betty Brin's Children's Museum. But yeah, he was a very, very cool person to work with as a booking manager, and just all around really fun person. Good.
What were those early on set lists like, putting those together? Did you have originals then, or were you just doing covers?
Well, when I started playing with Terry, Cy, and Bill at the time, what we did was we just got together and we played, because Terry was really good about taking charge. So he said, why don't we just sit down and we'll just learn this many songs. So then we just kept bringing songs, and then we would practice for like an hour, 2 hours. And then finally we had I think like 30 songs, and then we were like, okay, we're ready to go play.
Okay. So you never started out like just yourself, just you and a guitar. Never really. I mean, you've done that before, but it didn't start that way. You started with the full band thing, huh?
No, I actually was an acoustic performer. And
Okay.
it was really cool because like a lot of people gave me a chance, like Clyde Stokes, who's passed away, Keith Stokes' dad.
Yes.
Yeah, he would let me come and play at his jam.
cool.
He would let me play like 3 or 4 songs, and
And that was at Hussey's, right?
yeah, Hussey's. And then he also performed at what was the Cherry Bounce Club at one time.
Oh yeah, Cherry Bounce Club. Yeah.
And so that was really nice because he helped me to kind of get like I feel like really happy that they did that for me, because that helped me to kind of get my name out there so that people could see who I am. And then I was able to put a band together. 89 Mojo, they also were kind of, allowed me they let me play. And Ashcan School, I feel really lucky to
kind of learn and kind of make your little mistakes and kind of figure things out. And yeah, awesome. Awesome. Well, I think that's time for us to take our very first break, and we'll be right back with more with Jill Plaisted right after this word from our sponsors. Every Friday, get on down to Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue, for their famous fish fry. Voted best in Kenosha for over the last decade.
But that's not all. Union Park Tavern serves up great food every day, including their 9 a.m. weekend brunches.
And they offer plenty of entertainment, live music, trivia night, karaoke night, and more.
Be sure to check out their fabulous beer garden. That's Union Park Tavern, 4520 8th Avenue.
Does your business need a little extra attention?
Do you want to grow your impact and your bottom line?
Do you want to be heard?
Well, let out a roar and contact Gary Schneeberger of Roar.
The Roar team has over 30 years of experience creating effective and evocative content that'll help you reach your goals with boldness, engagement, and inspiration.
Want to learn more? Visit weroar.la. Roar!
All right, and we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
Yay. We're here with Jill Plaisted, a local musician and all-around wonderful person.
Yes, she is.
Thank you.
Well, she's got some upcoming gigs coming. Let's get those out of the way here real quick. You're playing the Kemper Center on July 19th. The Great Taste of Wisconsin event on July 27th. You'll be at Union Park Tavern September 9th. Hills Hot Rod Hideout on October 14th. And you will be playing the Kenosha Art Market in Union Park on October 15th. Ooh, you're going to be busy.
Yeah.
So everybody get out and go see Jill.
So, Jill, tell us about your band that you have. Who do you got with you?
So I have Cy Costabile on drums, and then I have Matt Schultz on bass, and then we've been having we're working with Tom Barr for a while, but he's off right now.
Okay.
So lately we've been working with Chris Sipos from Sipos and Young
yeah,
and the
okay.
Roundabouts, and that's been pretty fun.
Okay. But your mainstay is kind of Cy on drums, huh? He's been with you since the beginning, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And and who's the bass player?
Matt Schultz.
Okay, how long has he been playing with you?
He's been with us since Bill left. I think that was like 2 years ago.
Okay. So you call yourself the Jill Plaisted Band? Mm-hmm. What made you decide to name it after yourself and not like a band name?
Cy and Terry thought that would be a good idea.
Okay.
Bill, Cy, and Terry decided that.
Oh, wow. The other guys did, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have any other names you wanted to go with, maybe, or?
Patty came up with some really cool names, like Jill, and I think it was like Jill and something. I can't remember what he said, but yeah, I don't know. I didn't really know what to call our band.
Okay.
So
what's the chemistry like with this lineup?
it's fun. I like playing with them. Yeah, I like playing. I think Chris is pretty cool. He's got a cool style, and Cy is really fun to play with. And
Do you let Cy play the piano at all?
Sometimes, yeah. Sometimes he does, but yeah,
Got
I've
those
got to get
piano
used to
jams
that.
at Union Park Tavern on Sundays. Yeah.
He wants to. He wants to play the keyboard.
Okay.
He told me the other day that he's been thinking he wants to do that more. So we'll see.
I mean, you get one of those like old ones with the drum machine built in.
Yeah.
You can play the samba around, like kind of like you did when you were a kid, play that and play along. Yeah. So, Jill, you're doing your band thing. You've been doing it for quite a few years now. And then you decided you wanted to expand on your real career and you wanted to go after your master's. Mm-hmm. What made you decide to do that?
Because all the jobs that I looked at in human services required a master's.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
all the jobs that I wanted, I had to get that. So that's why I went and got the master's.
Okay. And where'd you go for that?
I went to Concordia University. I think they have a campus here in Kenosha still. It was like a satellite campus. And yeah, I'm really glad I did it. It was definitely worth it. And I'm able to apply for the jobs that I want now.
Cool. Now, is a master's the same as a PhD? PhD is the next level, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The PhD is the next
So
level.
you're not a doctor, Jill?
No. I'm just a licensed professional counselor.
Cool. And how's that going for you?
I really enjoy it. I like being a counselor.
Do you work here in Kenosha?
Yeah. I work at Alto Enhancement Center.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if you traveled, racing or anything like that. So some people do.
So what's the difference between being a counselor and a musician? What are the perks of both?
Well, the counselor part, I like it because you learn all these different skills to help people, if they're in crisis or just to help them improve upon their life, like reduce depression, anxiety. And then being a musician is similar too, because, you play songs that, especially when you play covers, it's nice to play originals too, but, if you mix it up and play covers, you play songs people are familiar with and they have a good time because they sing along. Or
that kind of gets them to tune into you for a minute and then you slip an original in there too. Yeah. Very cool.
So I guess they're different because you're helping people more in a science-based way with counseling, and then you're helping people with music through the arts with music.
So with your counseling, do you have like clients and things like that, or you just kind of have certain people that you come see you?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
Can you tell us any of your patients?
No, I can't.
All right, Jill, you've done hundreds of shows, if not thousands of shows throughout the years. Mm-hmm. Do you remember what's the wackiest show you had, like the weirdest lineup or like something weird things happened or anything like that? Do you recall any events like that?
Yeah, there's been a lot of weird stuff that's happened. Just funny. Oh, I remember one time, one of my bandmates brought a smoke machine and he put some dry ice in it, and all of a sudden I don't know, the smoke machine got out of control and then you couldn't even see the audience anymore.
Oh my God.
We were laughing. That was probably pretty funny. And there's just a lot of follies that happen. Like I remember Patty Finneran when we were driving to Boston. Patty Finneran and he was driving and I felt sick, and we went to drive, pull off the road so that I could go use the bathroom somewhere.
Yeah.
And we like slid, like there were all these cars off the road in Pennsylvania. Oh, and we just kind of slid past all of them and right into the driveway at the gas station. That was a coincidence because there was like 25 cars like off the road. And yeah, there's a lot of funny things that happen.
Did you ever fall off the stage?
I might have. Probably. It's very well possible that I could have. I just don't remember because I'm so old now.
Because you hit your head when you fell, right?
Yeah, probably. I remember having where it was like playing in really tight spaces. Like playing some of the bars, like the whole band will have to play in like this small window space.
Yeah.
And that TG's was one of those places that I remember Terry and I were playing together, and we had size drum set and all this stuff. And then it was like me, Terry, and Bill, and we're all kind of crammed together. And then Terry turned and I was standing there, and then he like whacked me. Like, no, it wasn't anything
sort of
bad.
Hit each other with the instruments and stuff. Yeah.
And we were like dying laughing because it was like just like a comedy of errors.
Did you ever play with any group that you're like, this is a totally different, not my thing? Have you done that before? Like multi-genre kind of shows, things like that?
Yeah. There used to be all kinds of stuff like that, especially when we used to play Racine. Okay. You could be, like we would play a lot of different gigs, and there would be maybe like our band playing and then like a punk band or a metal band. And
that's cool.
Yeah.
I like those kind of shows. Something different,
Yeah.
So you've played all over Kenosha and Racine and all over. What is your favorite venue? Where's the favorite place that you've played?
I would say I like playing at Union Park Tavern. But I always thought McCullough's was really fun in Racine.
That's a great place.
Yeah. That was a fun place. And yeah, there's been a lot of really cool places to play. One place I always really enjoyed playing was going to Linneman's River West in Milwaukee.
Oh,
that was a fun place to play.
Neat.
Because they have like this. They used to have like this open jam, and you would go and you would play your 3 of your songs that you wanted to play, like originals or whatever, and you sign up on the list, and then they go down the list, and then you can like re-sign up at the end of the list if you want to play again. It was a cool place. There were some people that were like, holy cow, they were so good. They get a lot of these people from the conservatory in there.
Oh, neat.
And they were fantastic.
Cool.
Yeah, it was
Can
fun.
you describe your music to our listeners?
Yeah, I don't know. I would say I would say if I had to describe my music, I've always been kind of like a storyteller since I was little, like a writer. I just always wanted to be a writer. And then I figured out that I could combine the two by writing, by playing an instrument and singing about it. So I would say, I guess kind of storytelling, and I listen to so much different types of music that I guess it probably shows in the songs, because none of the songs really sound the same.
Yeah, it's very cool.
Not that anybody else's do, but like it's just like, I don't know. Sometimes people could just be, I'm just playing rock and roll, and so all the songs are like rock and roll, and then but mine is a little bit different. Like one song might be a little bit jazz influence, some might be blues, some might be country.
Cool. When you get ready for a show, what goes into the preparation for the set list?
Well, what we had been doing was Tom was making the set list, and then and then we would just go by that. But I would say just we always would try to include like an original song or two in one of the lists, and we try to make sure that there's
like what's your ratio kind of thing from covers to originals you think about that you do on a show?
We've been doing I would say we've been doing a lot more covers lately because. That seems to be, a lot of people want to go out and they want to hear stuff that they recognize.
True.
We've kind of gone in that direction, but we do throw in maybe like, I would say maybe the ratio would probably be like a 70-30 or something.
Okay. What's one of your favorite cover songs to do still that even though you played it 1,000 times, you still love playing it?
I love Aretha Franklin, so I would say I really love to play Chain of Fools.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Which one do your bandmates love to play that you hate? You're like, oh, we gotta play this one.
I don't know. Because because my problem is when I try to bring a song to the band, it's always like, we'll try it and it sounds good, but it's like, I always want to, I always pick these mid tempo kind of songs.
Okay.
So I try to let my bandmates pick songs more because they always pick like more like upbeat kind of danceable tunes. So I
Get
just
people
kinda,
toe tapping kind of thing.
yeah, right.
So you've been in the music business for a while now. What has changed from the beginning to now in the local scene and for you?
I would say that it was always good, but it's gotten even better. And I like that there's more places having music, and then art and music are coming together to support each other. And I feel like our community is doing a lot more and supporting musicians and artists. And that's what I see. I felt like it was good when I was young and up and coming.
Yeah.
But I feel like now it's even really broadened, because even like Pleasant Prairie, they have their own art market now. There's jobs there for musicians and artists. They have, I think, I just read that Betsy Aid and her band played out at Old Settlers Park. So it's nice to see that there's, East and West Kenosha, Middle Kenosha are supporting music and live music.
Well, I'm seeing like some of the younger generation now organize their own festivals, things like that, music things, and that's really cool to see.
Yeah.
And them doing that, like the Beachfront Arts Fest coming up. That's all the young people organizing that. That's a really cool thing.
Yeah.
The Kenosha Creative Space, it's Francisco runs it, but it's like mostly the younger crowd that are really taking control creatively. So
And that's good. I'm glad.
that's really neat to see.
And you can go out pretty much any day of the week and see some live music somewhere or some kind of entertainment with music.
I'm glad too. And then you can actually be a musician and make a living doing that. Like, what if that's all you ever wanted to do? Then at least you can do that.
Yeah. Or at least make a little bit of money on the side, to kind of help out. So as long as you're not losing money doing it, I guess that's the key. So
what do you want your fans or listeners to take away from your music when you perform?
Hopefully a happiness. Hopefully that they had a really good time. That's what I really would like to see.
Now, Jill, we're going to change gears for a second here, because you're not only like a superb counselor and a wonderful musician and a great person, but you're also kind of a badass.
I am?
Yeah.
So you got into, is it Taekwondo? Is that what it is? Which martial arts is it?
I did Aikido for like 12 years, but I got a little burnt out, so I took a break. But I've been having some people say, why don't you come back? And
what made you decide to start doing that?
I always was interested in that. I took martial arts on and off throughout my lifetime. I did judo, I did a little bit of taekwondo, and I did like boxing just because it's a good workout. Okay. Because the cardio.
Did you actually box?
No, I didn't fight with people. Thankfully, I got my ass kicked. But I did like the forums and stuff. That's what I liked about it. I mostly just wanted to do it for fitness. I always like to try to do different things. And then I always thought I really wanted to do Aikido, but they didn't offer it in this area. So then when I was in my 30s, I think I don't know how old I was, maybe 33, 34 or something. I just decided, I'm going to go do this. And so I ended up reaching out to Kenosha Aikikai, and then Michael Lynch, one of the people there, reached out to me, and then I became a member. And but I did that for so long, and I just got kind of burnt out. So I'm taking some time to myself.
Do they have belt levels there?
Yeah.
How far did you get?
I got to my second Q, which is like, it was one. So after the second Q, you have your first Q, and that's like right before your black belt. Okay. And then, but yeah, I needed to take a step back because I was just doing way too much.
So all you out there, don't sneak up behind Jill and tap her on the shoulder. She might flip you over. And...
Don't heckle her at one of your shows. No. So, going to be recording anything anytime soon, or are you kind of just doing the live shows?
Yeah, we've just been mostly doing the live shows. I did get a copy of GarageBand on my new computer, so I probably should do something about it. Yeah. And I do have recordings of my songs just acoustically, and then some other stuff that I did, but I haven't released it. Like I did record some stuff with a friend that was really cool, but he's got it kind of in his catalog. So we haven't done anything with it.
Yeah, I heard you're looking to work with Victor De Lorenzo of the Violent Femmes.
I did work with.
Oh, you did?
With
Okay,
him
okay.
when I was like in my 20s.
Oh, so that was a while back. Okay,
Yeah.
I thought it was a little more recent.
Yeah,
than
he's
that.
still a friend of mine. But
Cool.
Yeah, I really liked him. He's very talented. A lot of people don't realize that he's not just a drummer.
Yeah.
Can you get me free tickets to their show in Milwaukee in the next couple of months since you're friends with
Yeah.
them?
Well, he doesn't. Yeah, I don't think he plays with them anymore. I think he retired from that band.
Okay.
I read on Wikipedia that he retired in like 2013.
Okay.
Yeah, he was fun. I like.
As you can tell, I'm very up to speed with the Violent Femmes.
Yeah, they're really good though.
Yeah. Well, they got to be old now, though, because they were popular when we were real little.
I think they actually have. I don't know if they have. It looks like there's 4 people in the band now, whereas when he was in it, it was like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're coming to Milwaukee and Chicago in the next few months.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw a video of like 2 drummers, but I don't.
Okay.
I don't know.
Interesting.
Don't quote me on that.
Yeah. All right, Jill, let's get back locally here. Now, this will be a hard question for you. Your favorite local band besides yourself?
Oh gosh, I can't pick. That's hard. I would say I love Ashcan School. I'm a diehard Ashcan School fan.
Even without Guy Crucianelli in the band at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, I've always. He was a fan. We were talking about that the other day and how he added a really nice dimension and nice texture to that band. But yeah, he was awesome. It's like I've always liked when Tom played with them. I enjoyed them. When I think it was Harry played with them, he was really great. And then the new person they have, Tom Hennessy, he's really good. But yeah, I really enjoyed them with Guy too.
Okay.
Would you ever start a band, you and Guy? I think that would be great. I'm gonna put that bug in his ear.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that does it with our second segment. Make sure you check Jill out this summer at these local dates. We're going to have them posted right there in our show notes, too. You can find them right there. And they can find you on Facebook. They can follow you there and see when you're going to be. And we'll be right back with more Kenosha Connects and some trivia with Jill. So don't touch that dial.
Cell phone, whenever you're listening to this on.
Hey, Donnie, you thirsty?
Oh, yeah.
Well, get on down to Lucci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue. Grab yourself a cold drink and some good conversation.
This family-owned bar will serve you up some great memories.
Follow them on Facebook for their great upcoming specials and events.
That's Lucci's Grandview, 6929 39th Avenue.
Whether you're in the market for a new home or just want to sell the one you have, contact Shannon Franklin of RE/MAX Newport Elite for all your real estate needs.
Shannon will deliver outstanding and honest service to get you what you're looking for the right price.
Shannon knows Kenosha is excited to help you on your real estate journey.
Give her a call at 262-960-5182 or click that link in our show notes to learn more.
And tell her Ktown Connects sent you.
And we're back from that break.
And what a break it was.
And we're here with Jill Plaisted, the musician, the most famous musician in Kenosha. And it's time for our Kenosha Connects. And Kenosha Connects is brought to you by Wink Beauty Boutique. Sarah and her staff at Wink Beauty Boutique offers great services to make you feel and look your absolute best.
That's right, Donnie. Wink is located at 10909 Sheridan Road, right above the Village Supper Club. And they provide you lash treatments, body wax, facials, and get this, more.
Wow, treat yourself with a special day at Wink or gift certificates make great gifts, everybody out there.
That's right. Wink Beauty Boutiques, 10909 Sheridan Road.
All right, it's time for the Kenosha Connects. You ready, Jill? Mm-hmm. Let's do this.
All right.
Jill, where in Kenosha would you recommend someone go for their first date?
I would say, it
Go
depends.
see Jill Plaisted Band play?
Yeah, right. Or I don't know, there's a lot of really great restaurants to go to. Or I think probably like Union Park Tavern for live music.
Yeah, okay. What is your favorite annual Kenosha event?
Definitely the zombie ride.
The Ride of the Living Dead?
Yep, Ride of the Living Dead.
Yeah,
Well, shout out to Mark Ryuda out there.
coming back this October.
Yes, I can't wait. All right, when was the last time you swam in Lake Michigan?
I swam, I think it was last summer. It's been too cold lately, but I believe I swam there last summer.
Nice. Who is your favorite famous Kenosian?
I would probably say, I like El Molinero.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, are you going to go to the port on July 9th for
Are
the
they-
Hot Wheels race? That's the rescheduled date.
Oh, I'll try to.
Sunday, July 9th.
Is that the okay?
The Bronze Ale fundraiser.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And we'll be hosting the event.
Yes, the Ktown
announcing the races and things like that. Hot Wheels race.
We hope to
tournaments,
see you
so.
there. But we
Yeah.
also hope to see you
Cool.
July 8th, 2 to 5 p.m. at the Lakeside deck as we are hosting a guest bartending fundraiser for Planned Parenthood. So be there.
That's right.
Yeah.
I'm glad we get to plug our events here. Jill, what's your favorite museum in Kenosha?
I really like the History Museum a lot.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
they're all really cool, but I love the History Museum because it is just really cool.
It's more Kenosha based. That's
Yeah.
why I
Right.
like, yeah.
What was the last great meal you had in Kenosha?
Well, I eat a lot of really good food here. But most recently, I went to Honada on Highway 50 and had their $10 hibachi lunch special, the
It's a
vegetarian.
steal of a deal there.
Yeah, it's really good. They give you like a soup, and then
Salad.
you get salad, and then you get the hibachi.
For $10.
Yeah.
Right? It's a great deal. Okay, what is something about Kenosha you'd like new residents to know?
I guess I would say that this is a really fun place to live, and let's keep it that way.
All right. Which now closed Kenosha business do you wish you could bring back?
Oh, I think I always really liked Marco's bar.
Oh, yeah. Little Marcos. It's now the Pencilarium.
Oh,
Over there on
okay.
Sheridan Road and about 46 or so, somewhere around in there. Thought it was weird that they were so close to Sheridan Road. Like, there's like just a sidewalk. So they had the entrance they had to have in the back because they couldn't have people going in right on Sheridan Road there. So they had a parking lot and entrance in the backside there. Yeah. It was named after, Sarah's as well was called before that. It was
Yep.
Sarah's and Marco's and then it closed
How
down.
old are you guys? Jeez.
Marco he's a cool dude. I haven't
Yeah.
seen him in years, but I don't know if he still hangs out in Kenosha. You
Yeah.
seen Marco? Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, we had some fun nights in there too.
You guys did?
Well, I mean,
Together? You guys, what?
we might have been hanging out, getting drunk together.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, okay.
You know, it was,
Interesting.
the 70s was a weird time, Donnie. All right, Jill. What is your favorite pizza place in Kenosha?
Oh my God, there's so many. They all have something. They all offer something. Luigi's, I like. Ruffalo's, I like Infacino's, you name it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of what mood you're in, you know? All right. When's the last time you rode the streetcar?
It hasn't been. I haven't ridden the streetcar in a while, but I like doing that. It's fun. I
All
want
right.
to say a couple of years ago.
What's your favorite place to see a band play in Kenosha?
I love going to Public to see
Oh, yeah.
bands because they always have great bands.
They have a great
you know,
room
her-
back there too with the stage and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
And the Tavern, they always have fun, like really cool, like new, just things you wouldn't be able to catch everywhere.
Oh, you mean Hat Tricks?
Hat Tricks, yeah. I always call it the
It
Cavern.
was the Cavern,
Yeah.
way back when. Now you're showing your age. So
Both of you. All right, Jill. In which Kenosha bar do you think you spent the most money at?
in your life,
In my life, I would probably say, well, I would say probably TG's because they when they were open, but they obviously closed.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I would say I definitely. I mean, there were times where they had such good food. I'd go in there like a couple times a week and eat.
yeah. That was a good place. Well, it's going to be JJ's Smokehouse.
No, I believe it's going to be called Finn and Ales.
Nice.
Okay. It's going to be a bar and a smoke shop.
Yep, and a
Okay.
restaurant. Yep. The previous owners of the boathouse, Jim and
Okay.
his son, are taking that over.
All right, Jill. Our last question of this segment is the big Kenosha debate: Big Star or the Spot?
Oh gosh, they're both really good.
Yeah, that's why we asked. That's why
It's
it's a
too
hard
hard
question.
to pick two between them.
Come on, Jill. You got to pick one.
We're
We're laying our foot down on this one.
Okay, I just went to the Spot,
Yeah.
So I really like the spot.
Okay. All right. Okay.
But Big Star's right around the corner from me. So
So you're slipping that in too. Okay.
yeah, they're really good. Their
Aw.
food's delicious.
Yeah.
And the service at both places is excellent.
Yeah, they're both great places. That's why we asked the question. You know, it's not an obvious answer either way. I thought you would have said Big Star. She grew up on the north side.
Yeah. I
Usually
like Big
it's
Star.
the side they grow up on. That's usually what people will pick. The
Yeah.
ones they remember more from their childhood kind of thing. But
Yeah.
they're both great. So
Exactly.
All right, well, that was the Kenosha Connects, and that was brought to you by Wink Beauty Boutique.
that's right, Donnie. And what time is it now?
Ding, ding, ding. It's trivia time.
Yes, it is. And trivia is brought to you by the Lettering Machine. Lettering Machine is located at 725 50th Street. And they can customize almost anything. Gifts, uniforms, school apparel, office attire, accessories, you name it. Check out their online novelty shop at thelettermachine.com, and they have some awesome ready-made designs ready to go.
Wow, ready to go. That's theletteringmachine.com.
Yes.
Find everything you need right there. Thank you, Tina and Dave.
So, Jill, are you ready for our trivia segment here?
Sure.
Okay, so
Oh,
you're
she
going to
looks
take
nervous.
You're going to take on Donnie here. I have 3 questions for each of you,
Okay.
and we're going to see how you do and see if you can beat him and win the big prize. So, we're going to start with Donnie so you kind of see how it works. It's pretty easy. Today we're going to do guitar trivia because I heard you
boy.
play guitar. So, Donnie, you own a guitar.
I do.
Yeah. When's the last time you touched it?
Probably about
When you moved in
probably
and
about
carried
20
it
years
in?
ago when I saw Jill at the port, and I said, "Will you teach me how to play the guitar?"
All right, Donnie. So here's your first question. Donnie, where was the first guitar created?
Tennessee.
No. The answer is ancient Egypt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, you knew that.
Oh, you knew that?
No,
that makes
I
sense,
was
though.
going to say, for some reason, I thought that the guitar was created in China first.
Okay. Okay. Well, either way, he's wrong.
But, no, but Egypt, that's cool.
Jill, which device can be clamped on the fret of a guitar to shorten the length of the strings and provide a different sound?
A capo?
That is correct.
Yay.
Jill, you're up 1-0.
Dang it, Jill.
Donnie, often called a pick, what is the official name for the small flat tool used to strum a guitar?
A pick?
It has a real name.
Oh, pixel.
It's called a plectrum.
Pucktrum. Oh, interesting. Wow. You knew that, right, Jill?
No.
Oh,
I've always called it a pick.
Me too. I just learned that today.
Yeah.
Okay, Jill, you're up 1-0. Which instrument family is the guitar and viola a part of?
The strings?
Yes,
String-
there you go.
Okay.
You got it. You're up 2-0. Donnie,
damn it, Jill.
last question. What is the maker of stringed instruments such as violas and guitars called? Someone who makes them, what are they called?
Craftsman?
Well, they are, but they're called a luthier.
Well, I think I should get half a point for that.
I'll give you half a point just because it doesn't matter. And Jill, let's see if you can sweep them all and get all 3. I think you got this one. For traditional tuning the guitar, what order are the strings of guitar? What notes?
Oh, gosh. E. Oh, no. I don't even remember. That's bad.
Are you pulling your phone up? No?
Yeah.
Touch your phone. No, cheating.
E, A.
Uh-huh.
E, A.
Uh-huh.
D.
Uh-huh.
G.
Uh-huh.
E.
B.
B.
E.
E.
All right.
Duh.
Doesn't
Can't
matter. You
believe-
still beat him. So
Yeah. All the things I take for granted.
yeah, and you just play it, right? You don't even
Yeah,
know.
right.
This little string. All right, Jill, well, you won a trivia. And what does she win, Donnie?
You get a Ktown Connects t-shirt courtesy of the Letter Machine. They're right over there. We'll grab you one. We want you to support the show.
Yeah.
Thank you, Letter Machine, for that.
Okay. And we played trivia with our guests, but now it's your turn to win with our listener trivia. This is for our listeners here. I will give you a Kenosha-based question, and the first person email us with the correct answer will win a prize from Ktown Connects.
And that
this is a
email-
brand new segment.
Yeah. What's that email?
Ktown Connects at yahoo.com. So the question for this week is, Kenosha has 2 iconic drive-in restaurants which have been here for decades. But which came first, Big Star or The Spot? Ooh. So no, don't tell any answers.
Hey, I don't know it.
So you can send your answer to Ktown Connects at yahoo.com, and you could be a big wiener. Stay tuned. We will announce all the winners in an upcoming episode.
So stay tuned.
Yeah, first person brings in the right answer will win.
Wow.
a special prize from Ktown Connects.
Yes, you might get a sticker, you might get a mug, you might get a T-shirt, you might get us.
Well, just hold on. I mean, you're going a little too far on this.
Maybe Jason and I will come knock on your door, give you an autograph.
That'd be an easy one there.
Yeah. Well, Jill, thank you so much for joining us. You've been so sweet.
Thank you.
It was so much fun having you here. We love you.
Thank you.
We love you. So upcoming shows, July 19th at the Lakeside Lounge. That's the Kemper Center, correct? July 27th at Taste of Wisconsin. September 9th, Union Park Tavern. October 14th, our good buddy Hill at Hill's Hot Rod Hideout. And then then it's the Kenosha Art Market, October 15th. I think that's the last one of the year, isn't it?
I believe so.
You both will be there at the same time. You vending, you singing.
We'll have to promote that pretty heavy then, I think.
I think so as
When
well.
the time comes. So, all right. Also look for this episode and many other episodes of the Ktown Connects podcast on Spectrum Channel 14 and the Kenosha Community Media streaming channel on your Roku. We are every Wednesday at 11 a.m. and Sundays at 5 p.m.
Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
That's right, Donnie. Don't forget to follow us on all your social media outlets, including Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. Drop us a review on your favorite podcast provider and help us spread the word about the hottest podcast in town.
And that's the Ktown Connects podcast.
That's right, Donnie. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors one more time, including our Patreon subscriber of the week, and that is Laura Belsky. She runs the Kenosha Public Market down there.
She does.
Does a great job down there.
Yep, it's a great market.
What's your favorite market downtown?
Oh gosh, all of them. I like the art market. I like they're all really good.
They
The
are.
Public market. I like the Harbor Market. They're all
Spiritual
really,
markets.
Yes.
That's a good one too.
Yeah.
There's a lot of markets.
There are. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors, including Lucci's Grandview,
Frank's Diner,
Wink Beauty Boutique,
Hide and Cheese,
Shannon Franklin, Remax Realty,
Union Park Tavern,
A.H. Did It, a.k.a. Aaron Hunzinger,
Roar, and you can find them at weroar.la.
Public Craft Brewing Company,
And of course, Luigi's Pizza Kitchen.
Well, Donnie, we did it.
We got through that
Did
episode.
another episode with. It was tough here with Jill. She was so mean to us.
I know, Jill.
She's been throwing things at us the whole time,
gracious.
and she's just so mean.
And you know what? I think she's going to play a couple songs for us.
Yeah, so we're going to stay tuned. We're going to have that right here at the end of the show. She's going to do just a couple numbers. So
Ooh, I can't wait
yeah.
to hear her beautiful voice.
All right. Would you like to introduce your song and say anything about it?
Yes, this song is called Lights of Vegas, and I wrote this when I was like 20 years old, and it's about a person that's living in Vegas, but they've had enough and they're leaving. As quick as Atlantis fell into the sea, Jezebel swam up from a servants. She says, I'm leaving all this behind. Oh, the so-called infinitely lit paradise. Tired of the broke jobs on the sloppy old men. Tired of the cheap gifts that they leave by my bed. So I'm leaving all behind.
All right, folks. Thank you so much for listening to the Ktown Connects podcast. And guess what are we doing here, Donnie?
We are connecting Kenosha.